welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam, free online classes in science. Very interesting chapter called Coal and Petroleum. Have you heard this word earlier? Yes? Coal you have heard, is it? Okay. Petroleum is a liquid form and coal is in a solid form. And also you have got what is called coal gas. Just let us revise what you have seen in the previous class. Materials are of two origin. Some are natural. What do you mean natural? They are obtained in nature, or we can see in nature. Is it not? Can I name some of the materials in nature? Yes, you have air. Air that we breathe is natural. And then you have water, that is natural. Then you have forest, rocks, minerals, all those are natural. Is it not? And artificial means man-made. So all the materials what you see here, it may be vehicles, it may be mobiles, most attractive things now. Is it not? It may be TV. These are all artificial materials. And of course, they are all need of the hour today. And also we have seen about exhaustible and inexhaustible. Exhaustible means that will exhaust in a short time. For example, the petrol, the diesel, etc. They are called petroleum products. They are exhaustible. Is it not? When you come to inexhaustible, say solar energy, then wind energy or air. Is it not? All these are inexhaustible. Continuously they are coming. That is inexhaustible. Whereas these are exhaustible. That is a very dangerous remark, that the petroleum products, namely petrol, diesel, kerosene, etc., will come to a stand halt. Means it is going to stop, say around 30 years. Now your age is about 13 years, 12 or 13. So when you come to age of say 40 or 45, whole world there will be no petrol at all. Can you imagine the situation, how it will be? Then you may ask, what is the solution? Solution is you must go for solar energy or electrical. Nowadays already market is, they introduced solar, these electrical scooters, electrical cars and all that. Solar cars also. Is it not? So you must think of some alternative source of energy. Also we have studied about fossil fuels. They are 3 in number: coal, petroleum and natural gas. This is a solid form, this is a liquid form, this is a gaseous form. All the 3 together are called fossil fuels. Why they are called fossil fuels? Because they are obtained within the earth's surface. They are formed below the earth's crust. Is it not? That's why they are called as fossil fuels. Also you have studied about coal and coke. both are black in color, both are solids, and coal is used in production of electricity. For example, in Raichur, there is a thermal power plant, Karnataka Power Corporation Limited, KPCL. There you have the coal is used for production of electricity. How many have seen that? Seen? Okay. Coke. Coke is used in industry, in extraction of iron, and the device is called blast furnace. If you go to Bhadravati, how many have seen? That is a very famous factory there. What is it called? VISL, Vishweshwaraya Iron and Steel Limited. There they manufacture or purify iron, and then they convert it into steel, iron and steel. Vishweshwaraya Iron and Steel Limited. It is in Bhadravati, one of the prestigious industries. Okay, so this is something which I already studied in the previous class. Coming to home assignments, name 4 places of India where coal mines are found. You can search in Google also, or you can see a search in the maps also where it exactly comes. India has abundant domestic reserves of coal. Lot of sources are there, and especially in Jharkhand, Orissa, one is the same, West Bengal, Bihar. They are the 4 states which produce large amount of coal, and they are called as mines. Mines means digging. They are got out or taken out by help of different kinds of drillers. Okay, what are fossil fuels? Why are they called so? It's a question which already comes so many times. Some exhaustible natural resources like coal, petroleum, and natural gas are called fossil fuels. They are fuels. What if we say fuels? Fuels are the substances which are used for burning by the help of oxygen. Is it not? So they are called so because they are formed from the dead remains of living organisms. As we discussed in previous class, trees of hundreds of years ago, they got buried into the earth's crust due to wind or due to earthquakes or due to rains, some other reason. When they go inside, due to high temperature and pressure, they get converted into coal. Some of them take the form of liquid called petroleum, and a part of it will be natural gas. So these are the things which I have seen in the previous class. Okay. Now we will see the home assignment. Home assignment. How many are tried? Okay. First question, the third question in that, classify the following into exhaustible and inexhaustible sources of energy. Sunlight, exhaustible coal and petroleum, inexhaustible sunlight and air. Means it is continuous. Even though used for millions of years, it continuous, it is there. Whereas coal and petroleum are limited. When they are limited, they are called as exhaustible. When they are unlimited, they are called as inexhaustible. Okay. Now today we see about coke. So this is one photo of the coke. It's also a form of carbon. As I told in the previous class, carbon exists in two forms. One is called crystalline form, another is called amorphous forms. So coke is an amorphous form of carbon. It is a high carbon product. Means percentage of carbon is very high. And how to get it? It can be got by destructive distillation of coal. What means destructive distillation? Without the presence of oxygen. If it is done, it is called destructive distillation. But the property, it is very tough, means hard. Porous. Porous means what? It has got holes all around. It is black color. It is almost pure form of carbon. So it is very hard, very porous, black. And where it is used? It was used in the kitchen stoves. And it is also used in industries, iron industries, manufacture of iron. Coke is used. Okay, so this is one form of carbon. Another form of carbon is called coal tar. This word you already heard, tar. Tar is used. Tar is used for, actually it is called bitumen, for making roads, black color substance. Coal tar is derived from coal. It's a byproduct in the production of coke. So when coke is removed, coal tar also is got. And that is called distillation, destructive distillation. And property is a black, thick, dark liquid with an unpleasant smell. It's a mixture of about 200 substances. How it will be mixture? Because it is found in the bowels of the earth. Inside the earth there will be a lot of other materials or other elements. They will be invariably mixed with the coal tar. So one of the forms of coal tar is called bitumen. It is used in roads. Okay. Products obtained from coal tar are used as a starting materials for the manufacture of various substances used in everyday, like synthetic dyes. Dyes means something like paints, drugs, then explosives. You heard about that explosive? Dynamite is an explosive, correct? Your TNT, trinitrotoluene, it is an explosive. TNT. You might have seen how the rocks are broken out. They keep some dynamite inside with a hole, making a hole. Suddenly there will be a blast. That is explosive. Perfumes, especially ladies, they use perfumes, isn't it? For the lips they add one perfume. For the for the hair they put some perfume, and for the dresses they put some perfume. and they use some perfumes in the rooms for room freshener, what do you call. These are all different kinds of perfumes. And you might have seen in marriages, they put some perfume on the hand, like rose water, something like scent they call it. They put with the stick. Have seen it? These are all different kinds of perfumes used in daily life. And naphthalene balls. What is naphthalene? It is a organic substance. So naphthalene means it has got two chains. Of course, you are going to study later. Very simple application of naphthalene is in your trunks they use round color, white. You know that? In toilets also they use. It's a very peculiar smell. And it is a aromatic substance. It's a very peculiar smell, and it gets evaporated when it is kept exposed. Even your naphthalene balls you have to keep in a trunk against these cockroaches, ants and all. And it gives a very special smell. But due to due course, it will reduce, the size will reduce. So anyway, it is a product obtained from coal tar. So what all these things you have? Dyes you have, drugs, explosives, perfumes, naphthalene balls, etc. etc. Okay. One more product of coal tar is it is used for resurfacing the roads. How many have seen putting tar for the road? Almost all you have seen, na? The color? Yes, black, correct. Smell? Peculiar. You can't name it. But please note, those who work in that putting tar, no, very tough job, very hard work. Very hard work, because that coal tar there, will be very hot. They have to carry that. And what they do first they level the ground, mark the breadth of the road, is it not? They level the ground. First they put some gravels, what you call jelly. Then roller will be made to go on that. On that they pour what is called as bitumen. It is called resurfacing. So they make small holes in that container, and it will be made to spray on the metal road. Nowadays they use concrete roads, but in many places I use this only. It's black in color, and that roller will be made to move. And they put some sand also on that, white sand, and becomes hard shortly. So nowadays the technology is that the tar roads will be manufactured, prepared in a day or two. Very fast they do it. There will be special kind of, coal that is used here. Coal gas that is used. And coal gas is obtained during the process of coal to get coke. So when coal is to be converted into coke, see the spelling. Coal is COAL, coke is COKE. So in the process of coal to get it into coke, a gas is formed. That is called as coal gas. It is used as a fuel in many industries. situated near the coal processing plants. It is used as a source of heat, means fuel. So, in the industries, coal gas is used as a source of heat. What do you call it as? Fuels, solid fuels. It is used in many industries. For example, in the water gas, producer gas, all that, they use what is called a form of carbon. And there is very good fuels that is used in the industries. So, one of the important uses of the coal gas, it is a fuel in many industries, and of course, it may not be useful in home, but anyway, in a large scale, it is useful. And see, this is a important thing you must note. Coal gas was used for street lightings for the first time in London, 1810, and New York, 1820. So, in the beginning of 19th century only, this coal gas was used as a street light. Nowadays, they have electrical energy, but earlier they are using coal gas. This is a very good old building, and about 200 years ago, still it remains strong. And there, these bulbs, they use what is called as coal gas. Okay, now we will see home assignment. First question, name the following. The petroleum product used for the surfacing of roads. Liquid form of fossil fuel. Process of conversion of dead vegetation into coal. The form of carbon used in the manufacture of steel. Lastly, gas obtained during the processing of coal to get coke. Okay, now let us see what Bhagwan Baba says. Very interesting quotation. ABC of life. Easy to remember. Avoid bad company. So tell me your company, I will tell who you are, Baba says. So always try to be in a good company, not bad company. In bad company comes, avoid that. What do you mean bad company? Using bad words, thinking of bad things, doing bad actions. These are all called as bad company. Such thing you have to avoid. Another one is always be careful. ABC. Always be careful. Suppose you are going in a vehicle. Don't make hurry. Hurry, worry, curry. That is the main reason for today's problems. So must go carefully. Even if you are late by 2-3 minutes, no hurry. Take your own time, be careful. Another one is always be cheerful. You must be happy and make others happy. Come on, all of you give a smile. Okay. You know how to smile? Yeah. You did not show the teeth. Just give a Colgate smile. Always be happy. Okay? Come prepared with the answers. Thank you.